So I just had this cool revelation about what my name means. So my name is Ryan Taylor Vay, and I had connected for a long time with my first name, Ryan, because that means little king or young royalty. And I'm a Christian. God is my father. I'm in his family, so he is the king over the whole world. And as his son, I'm like a little king, helping exercise like his reign on this earth. And that kind of made sense to me, and it's gradually made more sense to me as the years have gone on here, and especially recently. But I was wondering about the rest of my name, because Ve, it's Hungarian, and it literally just basically means the end of the village, like the border, like people at the end of the village there. And I was like, okay, sounds pretty plain and ordinary to me. And then Taylor, I mean, that's like a clothing job, like stitching things together, and which to me seemed like quite the opposite of being a king. But I gradually pieced it together and I'm like, wait a second, like king, like a royal king, like of the heavenly kingdom here. So okay, that's cool. And then they, like the end of the village, well that's earth. That's like ordinary life. That's people of the earth here. And then Taylor, like stitching things together. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on. I am a king from the heavenly kingdom, helping to stitch together heaven and earth so that even the people at the end of the village, even the people at the farthest reaches of this world, can experience the reign of the king, God Most High. Um, so I'm like, whoa, my mission is connecting heaven and earth. I've thought about this many times through the years, but didn't tie it to my name. I'd said like, okay, like tied to two worlds. This was a caption I had, like heaven and earth connecting. And I had this band called Ethnicity that I did, and it was heavenly ethnicity. That our homeland of origin is heaven, and I would say like bringing a little slice of heaven to your home. It's kind of quirky like that, but it's always been about connecting heaven and earth. And so God's really been speaking to me about my identity, that I am a king, just as he is a king. I am his son, and so I'm a king too, and it's part of my name here. And then also priest, and the job of a priest is literally to connect heaven and earth, to serve as a bit of a mediator, a bit of a go-between, in the same way that Jesus is, of course, the ultimate mediator. He is the ultimate like way to the Father. He is the ultimate connection point between heaven and earth. So I'm also serving as a connection point, that God somehow would speak things to me, either directly through his spirit, or of course through his word, the Bible, and I help like pass those on to others, that God's instructions, his very words, would be on my tongue, that I would live a blameless and upright life and help others to turn away from their sins and enjoy this close proximity with God, this close relationship. And I was reading in the Word today in Malachi, and this helped just solidify a bit of that priestly role idea. This is God speaking. He says, my covenant was with Levi. Now, Levi was a priest, so this is going to talk about the priestly role. My covenant was with Levi, a covenant of life and peace. I gave them to him for reverence, so he revered me and was in awe of my name. Faithful instruction was in his mouth, and iniquity was not found on his lips. He walked with me peacefully and uprightly, and he turned many away from iniquity. For the priest's lips should guard knowledge, and people should seek instruction from his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of armies. So inasmuch as this refers to priests and the priestly role, this is also my role as a priest, as a connection point between heaven and earth, as a little king, as a representative, as a messenger of the Lord of armies. God, let it be that I am continually revering you, O Lord. Let it be that you your name is awe-inspiring to me, that I would hold you in the proper regard, that faithful instruction would be on my tongue, O God, and that there would be no iniquity found in my lips, that I would not be sinning against you with my words or my lifestyle. Let it be, God, that I would walk with you peacefully and uprightly, that my conduct would be blameless, and that I would turn many away from their sins, even from generational sins that have been in the family for a long time. And God, let it be that my lips, these priestly lips that you've given me, would guard the knowledge that you've given me, the very words, your very words, O God, and that people would recognize this and would even come to me to seek instruction from your mouth, because they know that you have given me your words. And help me to live up to this calling, O God, of being your messenger, the messenger of the very Lord, the very King of heaven's armies. So this is my prayer, and I'm excited to be living this out. I even thought about the fact that my colors, my favorite colors are green and purple. And, green, a color of the earth, and purple, a color of royalty, of kingdom, of heaven. So again, heaven and earth put together, and it's been all through my life, and I'm just like recognizing it more, like these things, this somehow like prophetic purpose that God placed even in my name, before I even recognized what was going on. So I'm excited about this, and I want to ask you, what is your name, and what does it mean? What kind of purpose is the Lord calling you into? And let me know if there's any way that I can help you to live out that purpose. Anyway, I hope you have a blessed day in the Lord. Bye-bye.